Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe for new videos. Web designing is the thing that generates the general appearance and feels when you are using a website. It is the procedure for building and planning the components of your site, from layout and structure to graphics, colors, fonts, and images. These components determine the way the site looks, feels, and operates on various apparatus. Web designing differs from web development. That's the real programming which makes a site work. When you are building a website, you want both web design and development. Even though you can locate web designers that are also web and UX designers, these are different skill sets. What exactly does a web designer do? There's a great deal to think about in the design of sites which might not be immediately evident when looking at a page for your very first time. The decorative aspect is a significant one, and picking out the right colors, font, design, and graphics generates the real character of the site. Along with considering aesthetic factors, the efficacy of this site needs to become a priority. It's essential to create a web page which the target audience can relate. As an instance, a site targeted at kids needs to maintain their attention and may use bright colors and an abysmal font, with a lot of pictures rather than text. It will make it enjoyable, attractive, and straightforward. The design and arrangement have to be simple to follow, and many pages shouldn't be a lot of clicks deep into the site to maintain the data simple to get. Essential skills to do web designing. HTML. HTML, Hypertext Markup Language, is a set of markup tags that are responsible for aligning each element of a page. It designates headers, footers, paragraphs, hyperlinks, pictures, and everything in between. HTML is precisely what search engine crawlers read if they index your site. Proper HTML is essential to your professional, working website. HTML errors will almost universally lead to visual anomalies on a website, evident even to customers. At worst, most improper HTML can break a whole area. CSS. You can consider CSS, cascading style sheets, as sequels to HTML. CSS values for its styling of HTML components. In other words, CSS controls how site elements seem to end users. CSS can be relatively straightforward and available from the context of small, static sites, but could quickly grow to tens of thousands of lines of code if dealing with larger, more complicated areas. JavaScript. JavaScript is yet another additional language to HTML and CSS. It was relatively simple to learn, so far as programming languages go. To put it somewhat merely, JavaScript permits for the improved manipulation of site components. HTML and CSS aren't always programming languages. They also basically serve only to style and structure internet pages. JavaScript provides designers with innovative control over the components of a website. The fundamental use of JavaScript is something like displaying or hiding a specific element once the user clicks a particular button. There are numerous implementations or models of JavaScript, together with jQuery being the simplest and most frequent for web designers to understand and use. Are you interested to learn web designing from scratch? You can connect us. www.designingcourses.in. We provide web designing training with 100% job assistance plus certification. You can join anywhere in India. Click the like button for more videos.